keep it concise, but I promise they saved the best for last today. So, has anyone ever heard of Google Consumer Surveys? We're a market research platform, and I'm here today to talk to you about taking your businesses global with smarter, faster market research. So what you see up here is some data I pulled last week. This is a survey I ran across 9 countries to 1,000 different respondents in each country. I asked 3 questions, and it costs $1 per response. So our surveys are quick, they are cost effective, and they're global. This up here is the percentage of users who reported to have logged into a social network in the past month. Pay attention to the Brazil number because I find that there's an interesting change on the next slide. Same survey, different question. This is the percentage of consumers who reported to have purchased a product or service online during their lifetime. So whereas Brazil was at the top of the pack for social network logins, they're at the bottom of the pack here. Why is that important? Market research informs decisions. It helps decide your export strategies, whether or not to take a product into a new market. At Google Consumer Surveys, we strive to get large quality data into the hands of decision makers quickly and within a reasonable budget. At Google, we talk about our 10 things. They're the 10 things we know to be true. The most famous one is don't be evil, and you guys probably all know that. But there's 3 that I think our product really embodies. The first is fast is better than slow. We try to get data into your hands starting within 24 hours from when the survey's launched. It's much faster than traditional market research, and it allows companies to make business decisions more quickly. The second is focus on the user and all else will follow. We believe that if you're getting user feedback, if you're getting consumer insights directly from the mouths of people in a country, you're going to make better business decisions, and you're going to be able to scale your company more quickly, more efficiently, and more effectively. The third is the need for information crosses all borders, and that's really why we're all here today. Information, research, informing how you go into those new countries is really important, and we're here to help inform those strategies with data. So why use Google Consumer Surveys? There's a lot of market research solutions out there. We are a quick, effective online platform. We allow survey creators to ask up to 10 questions with just a couple of clicks. We have 14 different question types, ranging from video to image to rating to open-ended. And we have a lot of targeting. We do use the double-click cookies, so we're able to target respondents based on age, gender, geography, as well as predefined panels such as occupation. So if you wanted to ask a question of lawyers or engineers, we could accommodate that. Here's some good examples of the most common use cases we see. Just a couple I wanted to flag. Market trends. We recently worked with a market research firm in Germany who was trying to understand the wearable device industry there. They were trying to see how and why millennials were using these wearable devices. Concept and product development. If you're considering taking a product you have in the US into Japan, say, and the product has 1 million 4s in the title, maybe testing that out with the market first might be a good way to go. Marketing design and campaign measurement. We saw some really good use cases last year around the Super Bowl with companies who ran surveys after their ads aired, asking people if they'd seen the Super Bowl and subsequently asking them if they remembered seeing an ad. So seeing that brand lift and that ad remembrance is really important. We also tested our own ad for our app, which I'll get to in a second, against our mobile panel when we were creating it. We took a couple different versions, had users watch different options of it, and selected what to go into post-editing with based on that feedback. So your unique audience. Our surveys run across a publisher network. You may have seen them on news sites around the US and around the world. They are up kind of like a survey wall. It's similar to a paywall. And users take the surveys in exchange for content. We also have a mobile panel through our app, Google Opinion Rewards. If you guys have an Android phone and haven't heard of it, I highly recommend you download it. You take simple surveys in exchange for Google Play credit. Our mobile panel is the largest respondent panel on mobile in the world. So we have a lot of flexibility in getting targeted answers from those users. We're committed to going global. We want to be able to ask a question of any person around the world and get an answer for our business. We're currently in 8 markets with a number on the way. We're really excited about where we're going next, and we hope to be the go-to company when you're thinking about how can I research what country I want to go into next, how can I get answers from people living there. What happens once you run your survey? So our interface is simple. It's, three pages, you write your questions, you click purchase, and you're up and running. Once that's done, you get your data in our online interface. You can also download it in CSV. I know a lot of market researchers prefer to slice and dice it themselves. But if not, we weight it. We have demographics up here, so if you want to compare how men answered versus women, or compare suburban versus urban populations, income brackets and things like that, we have that all here. And it's all weighted to be a representative sample of your target country. So in the US, we use it often for polling, and because we do have a representative sampling method, it's really effective. I'm going to play a quick video case study from one of our internal partners, Nest.
The people that come to work here care about their job quite a bit. It's inspiring to be in that environment, and it's a very high level of talent. My name is Alex Spain. I'm a marketing analytics manager at Nest. At Nest, we're reinventing unloved products in the home. We are really focused on delivering a superior customer experience. We do that by trying to understand how people interact with the products in their home. Google consumer surveys allow us to extend that focus on people. In the absence of data, it's really easy for everyone to draw on their personal experience, and you don't know if that's really representative or not. Whereas if you can ask 2,000 people what their experience is like and aggregate that, you can really understand what is the answer to an important business question. Within marketing, we run surveys to understand what is our brand awareness. If we're designing a product and we want to make sure that it's going to fit in the right place in the home, we can run surveys to ask, how high is your ceiling? We ran a survey, for example, to understand, do couples fight over the temperature in the house? And we wanted to understand, are our products in the middle of those disputes? It turns out that it's not actually that common to fight over the temperature in the house, and so it was helpful for us to know that that's not really a concern. When I tried Google consumer surveys, I realized how simple it was. By checking a few boxes, you can target the survey, you can have pictures, you can ask for ratings. Within a couple days, the responses have all come back to you and they're weighted appropriately to be representative. It couldn't be easier. I went from being sort of intimidated by surveys in general to trying this product and realizing how simple it was, to then running around the company and in any meeting I was in saying, do you guys understand that we could introduce surveys to this debate and it would just resolve the whole thing?
Great. So my husband and I definitely fight over the temperature of the house, but I guess I'm in the minority there. But what I love about what Alex said there is having access to this type of data in such a simple and easy to use way really allows Nest to extend that focus on the consumer in their everyday business decisions, from product to strategy to design and marketing. Visit us online, g.co/consumer surveys, and really just start getting your hands dirty. We want to see you build data into your daily decisions, and there's been so many other tools presented today that can help you do that. And I think at Google, that's something that's really important to us.